So now we will stay here for a bit, since the next steps that we need to do is to generate the shipment and do the booking. Okay. So, first we will generate the shipment. So by clicking this button, what we're generating is a record in which we can add multiple import exports if we were to need. Okay. In this case, we're only gonna work with one shipment and one import export order. Okay. We're still in the import export quote order, but as you can see here, we have a new shipment that has been created. So let's go to the shipment, and you have all of the information within this shipment. So you have all the related list, okay, with all the information, the cargo lines, service lines, invoices and payables once we create them, all the associated documents, the history, everything, okay? And you have all the details, which is where we will keep the most, and then you will have the cargo lines, so all the information about what the cargo that is being shipped, the files, okay, all the files that you get, such as BL numbers, invoices, payables. There, here you will also have the tracking once you know which vessel and container to track, and well, all other tabs such as user guides and sharing, which well, might not be relevant at this moment. Okay. So from here we have all the information needed. So the next step will be to generate an intra-booking request. As you can see, we have the button here. There's many buttons, such as being able to send an email with the public tracking. Okay, this is a feature that we have to be able to share with customers that don't have the community, the tracking, so that they are able to have full visibility also, even though it might not be a regular customer, so he doesn't have a customer login user. Okay. Then we have some integrations with customs, okay, with Shoe Cargo, which is an insurance for the cargo. And then we have some documents that you can create, such as HBL. You can generate an HBL, as you can see here. Okay, this is also a document that is fully customizable, and you can fill it out from here, okay, if the information is not on the system. So what we will do now is to generate the booking request, okay? So going into the booking, if we try to go to the next step without filling the required information, it will tell us what information we need to plug in. So let's put, okay, let's put the move type that it's port to port. And once all this information is filled out, we could go to the next step. In this step, you need to put all the parties that are involved. So MSC, in this case, we would put the customer too and all the information. Then on the next step, we have all the cargo description. So once we have added the container number, the type of container, and if it's full container load, less than container load, and we also select so who's the cargo haulage arrangement. So in this case, it will be this one, okay. Then we will go to the next step, and in here we can search for the vessel, okay. So in order to put the vessel, so if we click on searching for the vessel, the information automatically gets loaded. So we press search, and as you can see, we have all the different vessels that are departing at every moment. Okay. So let's say, for example, this one APL Phoenix, which it's gonna be there from the 29th until the 30th, okay? We could select it. And it's already loaded into the system. So we're letting MSC know that we want to have a space within that vessel.
Yeah, apart from the vessel, you get also the voyage automatically, which is the important data. Yep.
Okay. Then the last part we need to do it's all the charges. So for example, the ocean freight, it's gonna be prepaid. The payer is gonna be ourselves, okay? And the payment location, let's put Germany, Hamburg,
I know.
okay? And then we would add it, okay? If we were to have any other charges, we could select them here and do the same step. And then the last step will be to generate the booking, in which we receive, you can see here a summary of every step that we have gone through, okay? And then we will click on generate and send booking, which we're not gonna click because, as you can imagine, we don't want to generate and send a booking. Once this is done, obviously here under the bookings tab, you will have a new booking, okay? And once you get the BL number and all that information from the carrier, you will it will be automatically added into the system, and you will be able to see all the tracking of the vessel from Hamburg to Sydney, okay? You can see here that you will select, the system will automatically put MSC, we select BL number and plug automatically the BL number into here, okay? When doing this, it will automatically give you the vessel position as well as the events. We will show you this after with some BL numbers that we have prepared to show you the tracking, okay? Once all of this is done, the last part will be to generate the invoices and the payables, okay? In order to generate the invoices, we will create a new one here. We will put it to the account that is the customer from that invoice. So yeah, once we have all this information, we will click save. And now we have generated the invoice. All we have to do now is to allocate the lines, so the cost that we want to invoice our customers. As you can see, the only cost that we have on this shipment is the ocean freight, sea freight of 670, which we will select and save the invoice. Okay. We can generate an invoice PDF, which is fully customizable to your needs. As you can see here, it will have logo and everything with all of the information about the shipment, okay? And we can create an associated document so that the customer within their community is able to have a look at this. If we go back to the customer's community and we reload, you will see that the tab now it's under shipped. You will see that we have the shipment information here, and we have the invoice. So every step that we've done has been notified to the customer, because this triggers alerts, which the customer will receive an alert on every step that we've done within the system. If we go to the invoice, under the related tab, he has all the associated documents, which he can see the invoice. So you can see. So he can see the invoice and save it. So he has all the information, and he can see all the details about what is being charged as well.